Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. Jacob Letman here. Just read an article that gives an update on when we're going to get our stimulus checks from the federal government. Those $1,200 checks that we're all so excited about. At least I'm excited about it. I don't know why you wouldn't be excited about it. We all need some financial assistance right now, I'm sure. That'll certainly help out. Help out enough? I don't know, but it's something. Better than nothing. So, there's been an update, right? We had it passed actually a week ago today. It passed, and so we've been waiting on updates for the logistics of when that's actually going to happen. And there was some talk about within 3 weeks. Well, according to an article that I read on Politico.com, they had an update, and the good news is there's some good news and there's some not so good news, and then there's a little bit of maybe good news at the end too. So anyway, let's start out with the good news. The good news is, so the first thing is, where is the IRS? So the IRS is they are the ones that are going to be distributing the funds. They're going to be using, if you filed a 2019 tax return, then they will be using that information that you provided on sending your check. If you did not, that's okay. They will use your 2018 tax return and that information. So the first thing is, if you received so first of all, that's which tax return you're going to be referencing for your own personal information on what you need to be thinking about with this. So for me, I did not fill out a 2019 tax return as of yet, so I'm going off the 2018 tax return, in which I received a small refund, and I put in my information for direct deposit for my refund. So the good news is, if you received a direct deposit refund from the IRS on your 2018 or 2019 taxes, then your stimulus check will be coming via that, and according to this article, that will be as soon as next week. They'll start to, so the week of April the 13th, they'll start to send out those stimulus checks via direct deposit. So should get those pretty quickly, which is excellent news. So that's the good news. Here's the not so good news. If you did not receive a direct deposit refund, or you don't have direct deposit set up with the IRS, then they're going to be mailing out those checks. And the timeline on that is a little bit longer. So there's a couple of things. First of all, if they're going off your 2018 taxes, want to make sure that your address information is up to date and correct. So I was on the IRS website, and they said you can attempt to do this, call, and you can give a verbal confirmation as long as they ask you to provide some certain things, including like your social security number to verify that it's you, to update that. Now, the issue with that is they are slammed, so tried to call, couldn't get through. Actually, it said, we are not accepting calls at this time. Please try back again at a later date, probably when this is all passed over in 10 years. Anyway, so it's probably pretty tough to do that. You can fill out a form, I think, as well, and send that in. That might be your best bet right now, but you want to have your updated address information. Now, what helps with that, or what you should know, is I guess according to this article, it said it could take up to 5 months for people to get those checks. They're going to be processing 5 million checks a week starting in May. So it looks like they're not even going to start sending out those paper checks until May. So that really sucks. Really sucks. Now, the article also states that the IRS plans on creating a portal on, a couple of things. That means you do have time. If you aren't going to receive a direct deposit, you could do your taxes this month in April, and it would update that way, and then you probably get that. I don't know if they're going to do other rounds of, I don't know how that works. I guess then when they processed your name, they would see you do have a direct deposit information in there and send it to you like that. I'm not sure. At any rate, you could do your 2019 taxes in April, and as long as you had it done before May, you probably would get that direct deposit stimulus check that way, I'm thinking. All right. So, but if you don't do that, it says on this article that the IRS is going to create a portal where you can update probably your address or your direct deposit information, and that would speed up the process. So I'll keep you updated on that. I'll keep an eye out, and if that happens, we'll let you know. The final good news, right? Because we don't want you to have to wait 5 months for that stimulus check. That would just be terrible. That defeats the whole purpose of what we need it for right now for a lot of Americans. But the good news is they're going to send those out in lowest income earners to highest. So, which is how it should be, right? It'll help out the people that need the financial assistance sooner rather than later. So that's one silver lining. But again, I would say, well, if you've set up with direct deposit, you're good to go. If not, then we'll keep you updated so that you guys can get on there and update that information with the IRS as soon as possible. So hopefully you get your stimulus checks faster. Anyway, this article, if you want to check it out, gives some more information on the potential timeline. I should say that it says this information has not been verified yet by the IRS. So as of now, it's probably more speculation, but it sounds like, it would make sense on that timeline. Anyway, check out the article for yourselves. There's a little bit of an update on how long we can expect for those stimulus checks to start coming in. And if you have any other questions on that, get at me in the comment section below. All right, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jacob Letman. This is the Rideshare Hub. Keep washing those hands. Don't breathe any bad air. Stay safe out there, everyone.